Right, here we go, or should I say left we go. I think it's only fair that I catch up what's happened from the last episode. I've left 3 hours late, almost run out of fuel, had a dodgy KFC, ran into roadworks, and then was so delusionally tired after being awake for 24 hours, I didn't even know what service station I was at. Not long later, it was time for a quick fuel up. I arrived at Dover at 3:45 in the morning, had a quick wander around, and then before you know it, we were boarding the ferry, where I would have the world's worst breakfast known to humankind. And before you know it, we were arriving at Calais, and I had no idea what was going to happen in the next 24 hours. Not where I was going to sleep, park, eat, or anything. And that's where we pick up this video. It is my first stop on Park for Night. Sort of like a nature reserve type thingy. If I don't sound particularly infused at the moment, it's because I'm shattered. I wait for these people to go and then get my head down for an hour. Ooh, I needed that. Okay, so I think I want to get past Ghent, which is about an hour and a half, 2 hours away. Then I can start thinking about having a good bit of the afternoon off. And then I've only got 7 hours left to drive tomorrow or today or whatever, depending on how I feel. Like I said, I don't want to rush it. If I had more time, I would stay here and go for wander, but I'm just going to press on. Pretty useless update, really. What the hell is that? That's mad. Ah, German car, the taxi, German taxi. I don't know why I'm saying that. Oh crap, I've forgotten. I'm in Germany, and yeah, they like their speed. Flipping heck. This car behind me, for example, gave me a bit of a flash and I just seen him. I did have a small moment where I was driving in the outside lane, and being a little bit British, I'd forgotten to pull over for the first time in absolutely forever. Car comes, undertakes me, paps the horn. I don't think he was being too rude, he just gestured to come, to say move over. So I'm hoping that he saw Brit Van UK sticker and he wasn't too annoyed. But yeah, it's interesting driving here, it really is. I would say that in Brussels, when you indicate to pull out, cars would move over, but here, so much, they will want to overtake you first before letting you pull out. At 32 miles, continue straight on, everything straight. Little interesting side note, there's no capsize in the roads, and when you go over the white lines, you don't hear like a brrrr in like in the UK. You get like a little sort of like whoop, whoop, whoop. But right, next services I've got to stop. I'm hungry. I've driven since 11:15, 12, 1, 2, that's 3 hours. Next place, stop for food. Let's see how it compares to Blighty. Remember, it's not the size of your vehicle, it's what you do with it. Right, well, I'm not going to go into there because that's breaking the law. Onwards. Bollocks. Must remember I'm on the wrong side of the road. Oh, footnote. Well, alright, that did not go well, but technically I almost stopped. Let's try the next one. And of course it had to be the one where I need to go to the bathroom. And it's not a number one. Right, I have finally been able to pull over, not being in the way of anyone, he says. And yeah, I need to go to, you know what, I'm going to swing the van here. There's no reason for that. Okay. There she is, all parked up, gone some good miles. But I'm in a bit of a pickle now, Do I stay in Cologne tonight and then I've got about another 5-hour drive tomorrow, or do I crack on for another few hours, get to Wiesbaden, something that just takes the sting off it tomorrow? I need to try and get some food and I'm procrastinating because I'm a bit nervous. Let's give it a go. I have done it. I have mastered Germany. I am now king of the world because I've ordered ein hot dog Nordic style. Check out this bad boy. Bloody expensive. Doesn't look anything like it was on the menu, but I figured I got a small win. And I think I'm going to stay in Cologne tonight. Right, I'm in a sort of indecisive state. There is a campsite 20 minutes away. That means 5.5 hours driving tomorrow. Or do I push on to Frankfurt? The only reason, I do like the one in Cologne, but you need a low emission zone pass, and I haven't got the wherewithal to deal with that. It's getting up to rush hour, so do I do another 2-hour stint, get myself to Frankfurt and set myself up for the morning? Not sure. I think another hour, then I'm going to make up my mind where I'm going to go. I feel the need to explain just why I'm driving so much. My theory is that if I can work all day sitting in front of my computer, I could drive. I mean, after all, 7-8 hours of driving, how hard can it be? But the problem is, owning a van that's only slightly faster than the lorries you can see in the video here means that I'm always constantly dipping in and out of traffic and having to be so aware, especially in a different country. Well, it does take its toll, and it makes it a little bit more harder than I expected. I've got a new light thing and I don't know how to use it yet. A lot has happened since I've last done a recording. I'm somewhere in Germany at a campsite because I was going to stay at Cologne, but then it was a low emission zone. So I thought, oh, I know, I'll pop down the road to Frankfurt. There is no popping down the road to anywhere in Germany, I've discovered, because everywhere is bloody miles. So some 2 hours later, I pulled over at services and then went, you know what, sod it. I'm not going to keep ploughing on. And I found this lovely campsite, but I have my first German beer. All right, it's the same stuff you get in Aldi, but right now it'll do. Now, food might be a bit of a challenge because I'm not entirely sure what they're like in this particular precinct of Germany for serving food late or whatever. So, catch you in a minute. Well, it's 11 o'clock at night when I had some food, which was bratwurst, fried potatoes, salad, couple of beers. Came to €20, and I know that's quite a lot, bratwurst and potatoes, but you know what? It was just what was needed. After I had some food, I went for a quick walk into the city centre to just stretch my legs and to take in the surroundings that I was in. I needed cash because the campsite that I was at wasn't going to accept my card. Plan is for tomorrow. Get up about 10, go and have a shower, get my bread/baked goods, cup of tea, be on the road for about 11ish, get it for about 3-4 o'clock and have some beers. So I don't even know if it's going to make it into the video, but it's been a very, very long day. Like, share, subscribe, and part 2, I don't know. Like, share, subscribe. Good morning, world. It is Friday. I'm somewhere in Germany. I have no idea what this place looks like in the daytime, so you're sharing this experience with me. So, let's peel back the doors and see what we've got. It's normally frowned upon to do a panning shot, but just look how gorgeous this is. Absolutely amazing. Have I mentioned that I can't believe I'm here? And just to think, a couple of weeks ago I was suffering from quite a bit of a bout of depression, and it's not been easy to get ready to do this with the cold and everything, but at the moment I'm still flying high on adrenaline, so now I've got to watch out for the old it's going to come and bite me in the ass, but breakfast, and I need to find out what time I need to exit before I get overcharged. You know what I said a few moments ago I'm running on adrenaline, something's bound to go wrong. Well, it has. I've just lost 10 euros. I think it was in my pocket. I pulled out my phone and yeah, it's obviously gone somewhere. Oh well, I hope somebody somewhere enjoys it. Breakfast for 6 euros. And I'll tell you what, they aren't mucking around. Look at the size of that bad boy. Oh, get in. It just never not sticks out, does it? It's like, oh, where have I parked? Oh, there it is. I've said it before and I will say it again. I can't believe I'm here. I'm still in a state of shock. However, time is ticking on and we got to get on the road in a minute. This is definitely one of those places that it's on my hit list to come back to, just to explore the area and do it properly. Anyways, I've just had the bill for a one-night stay was 1750 euros, which is about 15 quid. But the best thing is because I didn't have any money on me, I had enough to pay for the key deposit. She took my 20 euros from my key deposit to pay my bill. So God bless them. That's amazing that they'd be so kind to do that. Oh, I haven't introduced you to my travelling companion. Meet Dobie. And I don't care if you think I'm a child, because it's good to have someone to talk to. Right, okay, final shakedown of the van. Then we're off to the big one. I'm gonna miss that little place. Bugger, I've left something in the back of the van and I'm driving on the wrong side of the road. Onwards! I'm turning around because I want to. It's not because I've got lost. Well, bloody hell, that hurt. 2 euros a litre. Ouch! Right, onwards. Play some banging tunes. Bloody hell. What time is it? Bloody hell. I'm 112 miles away, so it's starting to get a bit exciting now. The traffic is never ending. Right. Yes.